Hello guys and welcome here to the Carvana Wildcard Series. This is race number 9 here today from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Not the super speedway, but the short track on the fairgrounds. So I want to start off by saying welcome, I'm Brian James, of course, but I also want to state I made a mistake. I thought this track could not hold 36 cars. Come to find out, we could fit all 36 entries onto this grid. So we do not have A and B races, as I had stated in the schedule writing. There will be A and B races though for Indianapolis because that track just simply is not large enough to hold races. It's just not large. For some reason, it's not large enough to hold a whole 36 car field. So we do have the full 36 car field here. Even though I said we wouldn't, we do. So change of plans there, and I apologize for not realizing that. Casey Horton will start from the pole today. To the outside of the front row, it is Dave James, who is your defending champ and a winner this season. This could get wild. It's another short track and our final one before our international series takes over the rest of this week. Who will come out on top? We'll find out in just a few short seconds, or minutes rather, as we'll let them get rolling, and we'll be back for the green flag here in just a moment. Through turns 3 and 4, this is the first time we are on Fairgrounds in a really long time. First time for the Carvana guys, as Casey Nanako and Dave James, they'll lead us to the green. We're underway from Fairgrounds. Already, Casey Nanako will lead Casey Horton will lead the opening lap. Here comes Nathan Faden for third. He is looking for his second win of the season. Mo Upton there in the number 40, or is that Kevin Upton? It's Mo Upton. So many Uptons in the field, it's hard to keep track, just like so many Fadens. And as Casey Horton will continue to lead, here comes the 1. And the 52, Max Anderson, made a few aggressive moves. He's up to 4. Dave James has fallen to 5th. Keep in mind, after this, it is our international series. We head to Montreal, then Canadian Tire. Then we head to Twin Ring Motegi in Japan. Then we wrap up this week at the Mexico Speedway, or the Mexico Road Course. So that'll wrap up the week. Then we come back next week, and we do have A and B races. Oh, we got a caution. The 12 of Carter Joey, and it looks like he definitely got a piece of the wall or something. Anyway, the caution flies. Let's see if these guys pit. You see those guys are going to go by the pace car. They will not pit. Let's go see what happened. Just 3 wide behind, and the 2 teammates, Carter Joey and Mitchell Collins, they get together, and Muhammad Zain Abdullah just pinches him on that bottom lane as well, or to the bottom lane. Dick Clark goes around, slams the outside wall up in the air. That you don't see often in a short track, but Carter Joey, the car is basically killed for him. And Dick Clark gets the worst end of it. He goes into the fence just about. But we'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart. The pace car will peel off. It'll be Casey Horton, Mo Upton, Nathan Faden, Max Anderson, Dave James, Zach Fitzwater, Dan Hummel, Andrew Crouch, Austin Shaw, and Tyler Faden. That is your top 10. We're back underway at Fairgrounds, and the 21 does not get going. Mo Upton to the inside. 21 will hang on for the time being. Here goes the 40 once again. Won't get the job done here, and the 21 will clear. Looks like the top part of the racing groove is starting to rubber up. See Dan Hummel there looking to the inside of Zachary Fitzwater. That is for 6th. Austin Shaw is back there too, looking for 7th. And possibly 6th. Austin Shaw almost won at Watkins Glen, had to pit late, and it costed him the win. Dylan Ibrahimian ended up taking the victory over at the Glen. Saw a car in the pit lane, don't exactly know who it was. But again, after this, we head to Montreal, up in Canada, for race number 10. Race 11 it's Tim Horton. He's got to be real careful merging. Yeah, race 11 will be at Canadian Tire. Race 12 at Twin Ring Motegi. And then, of course, we'll wrap up the week with race number 13 from Mexico. And then actually we got North Wilkesboro in there as well. North Wilkesboro will be the next race, another vintage track on the schedule. Then of course we'll go race 15 at Indy. And then race 6 on the road course, which will split the field in half 4. Then we'll go race 16 at Indy. And that'll wrap up the regular season on the oval in a double points battle. The second of 3 tracks that will see double headers, but on the road course once and the oval the next time, or vice versa. And of course the Indy races will not be on the same day because the field had to be split in half. Just too much for one day. As Casey Horton is checked out, here comes Max Anderson. He is all over the bumper of Mo Upton and just about spun him out. And that'll allow Nathan Faden to go by on the high side, maybe. Man, Mo Upton almost got spun out. Talk about a lucky break there. He managed to escape that. And I imagine he won't be very happy with the 52 because the 52 cut him basically no slack. You see Dick Clark hugging that inside. They're trying to stay out of the racing groove with the heavy damage. And keep in mind, pit stops are coming up. There goes everyone around Nathan Faden. You can tell that top lane is just not grooved in on this track. And we thought it was, but it must have been early on. The battle for second is heating up once again. Keep in mind, earlier on, Max Anderson nearly spun Mo Upton, just battling for the lead. And this time they're still basically bumper to bumper, still trying to decipher that position. Of course, it's one thing to catch someone, it's another thing to pass them. I thought Max Anderson would have a run there. He's going back underneath, but Mo Upton not giving him the room. You could definitely tell a little bit of hurt feelings from earlier. And he is just not going to give up that bottom lane. And Max Anderson's got to be growing frustrated right now. You don't want to get him too frustrated early on. And there we go. He's going right back up to the bumper again. Will he make his move into turn 3? He looks low, and he makes his way down there. And Max Anderson's going to dive it in. Mo Upton tried to block him. He just couldn't do anything about it. Side by side, going to turn 3. Max Anderson's going to be able to dive it in, and he will get second finally. But expect Mo Upton to repay the favor with the bumper. And now Max Anderson's going to set his sights on Casey Horton, who's been the leader all race, and he has to check up. That could allow Mo Upton to close in. There we go, looking low. Keep in mind, we know what Max Anderson will do here. He already used the bumper on the 40. Could he do it here on the 21? And keep in mind, we are closing in on potential pit stops. See, he's trying to take a higher exit. Nothing doing there. And this time it looks like they're going to pit. They were running low. Dan Hummel, he's going to stay out the extra lap. He's going to have to run a really fast lap here. Try to gain any bit of time he can. And there goes Dick Clark around Andrew Crouch, Dan Hummel's teammate. And that 5 is flying. This is where things get complicated. The 48 also stayed out, Austin Shaw. And you see down to 35. And it's a very narrow pit lane, so it's very easy to get hit. And Dylan Young there gets rear-ended by the 31. You see right side's going on, and that's going to be it for the 31. A little bit of pit strategy. There's Max Anderson. I believe he's the presumptive race leader right now. And he will be. Here comes Zach Fitzwater, though. He's in second. And the strategy by Dan Hummel not going to pay off to get the race lead. Max Anderson has it. Here comes Zach Fitzwater in that number 43. Boy, would he like a win. Here he goes. He got a great run through turn 4. And he's going to dive it down, looking for the race lead. Forces his way down there. Side by side. Oh, right behind an accident. Caution is out. The 21 of Max Anderson, or 21 of Casey Horton, rather. Max Anderson was the one who just lost the lead. Casey Horton gets spun out. And that'll bring out our second caution of the day. And Fitzwater's got to be upset behind the wheel because he had just taken that race lead. He was a lot faster. He probably could have checked out. And now this just brought the whole field back together. Let's go see what happened. We've seen a lot of no mercy to start this race. Mo Upton and Max Anderson earlier. Now it's Samet Ozkan and Casey Horton battling for that 4th position. And you can tell there, Samet Ozkan had the inside. Casey Horton tried to block it and just didn't work out in the favor of Casey Horton. And that's a tough break for that 21 team. They were having a phenomenal run in this race going. And we will take you back to the green in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart. Samet Ozkan apparently is a lap down. Wasn't sure if that was during the caution or after or before it. But anyway, Zach Fitzwater, Max Anderson, Frodo Marat, Dan Hummel, Matthew Logan, Andrew Crouch, Casey Naneko, Tyler Faden, Kevin Upton, Ricky Logan. That's your top 10. And I guess Samet Ozkan was a lap down. So that just makes it even more painful for Casey Horton. I imagine some strong words between the two of them after this race. As really just Samet flat out, wasn't going to lift. But you don't do that to lead lap cars. 5 laps to go. Can Fitzwater hang on? The 52 just got hooked. Frodemar Otts just put the bumper to the 52 of Max Anderson. They are not playing around. 4 laps to go. And that might be exactly what Zach Fitzwater just wanted to see. 3 laps to go now. Can Fitzwater hang on? The 11 goes high. This should allow Dan Hummel to take 3rd. It will not. Coming to 2 to go. Can Frodemar Otts get 2nd away? White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Zachary Fitzwater, who had a breakout year in the Cup Series, got a couple wins, almost made the championship 4. Definitely a career year, or career season over on the Cup side, and that hot streak is going to continue this summer. Zach Fitzwater wins at Nashville Fairgrounds. And congratulations to Zach Fitzwater. He won a race at Pocono. He won a race at Road America over on the Cup side. And now he wins a Fairgrounds race here on the Carvana side of things. Definitely a hot summer so far for the driver, that 43. And he's just adding to it. But he's not done yet. There's still many races to go this season. And many races to go here on the Carvana side. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and standings and we will see you for race number 10 over at Montreal. Until then, goodbye everyone.